Alright guys, Gemini, back with another video, and I hope you're all having a nice day. When you gonna get mad, Big Dust? When you gonna get bad, Big Dust? When you gonna get even, Big Dust? Okay, what we're gonna do in this video today, it's not gonna be a happy video. Parents, if you are with your children, I'm gonna advise you that this isn't gonna be a fun-loving, happy time of a video. It's not a happy video. What this video is based on is all the wrestlers dying young in the 30s and early 40s, and there's been so many of them. You know, Crush and Chris Benoit and Bam Bam Bigelow and Mr. Perfect and Rick Rude and a lot of wrestlers, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert and Gino Hernandez and the Von Erichs, and there's been a lot of deaths in wrestling. You know, wrestling has done a very good job, especially WWE, of getting away from the black cloud. You know, but guys like Dino Bravo, who got murdered by the Canadian Mafia for cigarette smuggling. Man, I think personally, I think a lot of the deaths in wrestling come from these young guys like my age or younger, being on the road and getting into bad habits and getting unhappy, and they start drinking a lot and they start taking this stuff. And they start getting depressed and thinking that they don't have any value, or nobody really cares about them, or nobody really loves them. And then they get really sad about it. And then they start doing like stupid shit like banging hookers and taking drugs and drinking all the time and cocaine. So they get super depressed, and then they just, you know, or whatever method they use to kill themselves. So I definitely think that if you're a professional wrestler, you need to be like very disciplined on the road. Try not to get into bad habits, you know, because it seems like it costs a lot of these guys their lives. Like for me, it would be really tough. I would get, if I went on the road with these guys, I'd be really tempted to go out and do stupid shit too, like, you know, bang hookers and party with these boys all night and stuff. I'd be really tempted to do all that shit too. But for me, I've never done drugs before. I've never even smoked pot. So like cocaine, like doing cocaine wouldn't be a problem for me, because I never done coke anyways, and I never would. But drinking like runs in my family, and I drink too, you know. But I think if you're on the road and you're a wrestler, man, maybe like try to just go to your hotel room, and if you want to call a girl and have her come over, whatever, do it. But you know, that's one thing. But like just maybe like try to drink like 2 beers, 3 beers, and if you smoke, you know, whatever, smoke. But man, try to just stick with the legal stuff. And maybe you just try to see a girl every once in a while. You know, whatever, you get laid, you get your rocks off, and you're good to go. But I think when you have to have a different girl in your hotel room every night, and you're spending all your money, you know, on hookers and stuff, and escorts and girls at bars, you know, I think that's one thing. But yeah, I think that shit could depress you more. I mean, booze, broads, and drugs, you know, could really mess you up. So I think these guys got to try to be really careful on the road, because the girls line up for them, you know, and probably try to take their money and shit, and then you get sadder about it, and then you need more drugs. And anyways, I'm just kind of rambling here, but the bottom line is I think a lot of deaths in pro wrestling are caused from these guys getting on the road and getting sad and getting lonely and just doing stupid shit, not taking care of themselves. You know, like cocaine overdoses and shit. That's just stupid, man. There's so many other ways you could like if you want to get buzzed, there's so many like other ways you could do it, man. I mean, you could drink, you know, whatever, a bottle of whiskey, you know, you could go out and go bowling and get drunk, and there's so many like clean ways of like having fun. Whatever, you see a cute girl at the hotel, you know, you go back to the room, you have a good time, and you call it a night, you know. But man, these guys get on the road and they take shit to the extreme with the cocaine because of loneliness, and they miss their families and shit. It's really sad. So I don't know, guys, just some thoughts. I think these guys get lonely and depressed on the road. So leave me your thoughts, and I'm Gemini, and thank you for watching.